Hello and welcome to back to school night for our forensics class here at Mater Dei High School. This is our science classroom, room 705, where I teach forensics and biology class. My name is Mr. Reynolds, and I'm happy to spend a little time with you to go over our course in general and a little bit about myself and how we can work together to make this a very successful year for students. A little bit about myself. I did grow up in Minnesota and Wisconsin, so I had a love for the outdoors from as long as I can remember. And my direction towards science was an easy one in high school and college. I graduated with a biology degree and a teaching credential, and I've taught for 23 years now in biology and forensics and robotics. I've also been the department chair here at Mater Dei and a coach in golf. And I stay current with associations in my subject area. I have a lot of guest speakers in forensics. It makes this class very interesting. And this is a career technical class. So we go over a number of career opportunities. The goals in this class, as I mentioned, is to instill in them a fascination for this class and science and to build their skills so that they can be lifelong learners. And we're wrapping up our goals here at Mater Dei to develop them intellectually, spiritually, and socially. And this class in particular is going to have a lot of lab work. So that is what we're going to do here in our lab space. We'll flip the class where they'll do a little bit more lecture. They'll watch my videos at home, and then they'll do more activities here in the classroom. So we've got a bit of a hybrid schedule this year. And I'm sharing this slide with you. It's got those goals restated, but this is an example of some guest speakers. So I've had Rosie, the bloodhound from the Santa Ana Police Department. I'm also the moderator for the Peace and Justice Club here at Mater Dei, and they have guest speakers. So that was their guest speaker last year, but I've had police dogs in here and fire chiefs and crime scene investigators, medical examiners, and the FBI several times. The grades are in weighted categories. Labs and projects are 35% since we do a lot of labs. It's important for them to do well in this category. Homework is 15%, and tests are 35%, and then the semester exam rounds it out with just 15% too. So I encourage students to earn the grade before semester exam, take the semester exam completely out of the equation, and avoid that stress of, oh, I really have to do this in order to get my A. So they've started strong, and I want to have them proud of their grade and just keep it going throughout the semester. The topics that we're going to cover right here are very interesting and varied. Forensics is a big umbrella. It incorporates all of the sciences. So that could be chemical science, and someone is interested in toxicology, serology, and that angle. Or it could be geology or anthropology. It could be biology. It could be physics. So the topics on the left are generally what we're covering in the first semester. They're moving into crime scene investigation, analyzing physical evidence that they'll collect. And then we have multiple labs follow that, where they're going to be learning how it is analyzed and how it's used in forensics. And the second semester, we'll get into DNA analysis, we'll do fingerprinting, we will do investigation with fire, we'll bring in a fire chief. We'll bring in guest speakers virtually this year, so we'll continue to have a lot of professionals talk to us in the class. And so it's really fun and hands-on class. So I want to wrap up here with a look at our Canvas page. I would like for you to take a look at it either as your own login, so you can see your son or daughter's classes, and you can also see the detail of homework assignments. You can check into their grades, and you can have your own login, or it works just as good if you just ask them, hey, could you show me your Canvas page? Could you demonstrate how you organize yourself, How do you keep track of your assignments? Could you show me what your grades are? I think striking up that conversation is very beneficial. So the information that you can find helpful here on the screen is our modules. So right there in the center of the page, you can see all of our course material listed there, all of the assignments. Off to the right, it shows their to-do list. And then if you click over on the left-hand side of the screen, up in the top left-hand corner, it shows grades. So this is where grades start. This is where they turn in work. It's where it's graded. Grade comments are put into their assignments, and so it's all accessible right here. They can turn on notifications so things get emailed to them. Then they have to organize their emails, right? And organize their files. So all this is very helpful. We have a free textbook accessible right here on our screen. Our weekly agenda is listed right here. So I will round this out and say thank you for coming, and get in touch with me if needed. And I look forward to a very successful year.